I got a question for you. Have you ever seen videos claiming that you can get infinite points or infinite gems like this video, or this one, or even this one? And you get the idea, right? You see, the reason why I bring this up is to remind people that those videos are straight garbage and they're all fake. Just take a step back and think, if something like this truly existed, why is it being uploaded on YouTube? Anyways, with all that being said, I wanted to start by providing a bit more background info. If you've ever seen Budahar's video on the Cash App scam, you'll know what I'm talking about. Basically, Muda talked about how there were tons of videos on YouTube talking about how you could generate supposed free money on their app. And here's what Muda had to say about those Cash App scam videos.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are no free Cash App hack scams. What you just witnessed, if it was real, would be a federal felony. Now, I'm going to go on a limb. I'm going to go on a bet, okay? I bet my left nut. I will cut my left nut off, fry it up, make ravioli out of it, and eat it on camera if any of this shit was real to begin with.
Honestly, Muda, I'll do you one better, and I'll double down and bet both my nuts now. Look, I shared Muda's video here because, number one, his point still stands. And number two, it's literally been over 3 years since he made that video. And we're nearing 4. True, there aren't really many Cash App free scam videos out there anymore, but the garbage has actually multiplied, and now we see infinite points on Microsoft rewards, gain massive TikTok followers, Instagram followers, infinite gems. The list literally goes on. And, well, let's have a look at one of those videos, shall we? In Muda's video, the scam directs you to a website where after you click on the app of your choosing, it directs you to this survey in order to claim your free stuff. Which, by the way, you can actually check this out yourself because the website that Muda visited is still up and running. Let's take this channel, for example. If you check on the video channel, you can see that they actually have a lot of old videos, potentially suggesting that maybe these channels were hijacked or bought out. It's actually in what I think is Russian. I can't really tell since I'm not sure, but I can definitely say it's not English. And to add on to that, the featured video on the channel rather, is also not in English, which kind of begs a question, why not at least change that? Let's take a look at their Microsoft Rewards video.
Hey fam, what's up? Today I'm going to show you guys how you can earn unlimited Microsoft Rewards points all on your own right now today for free. So if you guys follow along, I'm going to show you how to do this and you can use those points for whatever you want.
So the video formula is usually the following. Number one, it has to have a young person presenting the video. Basically, I don't know, maybe it's someone in college, I don't really know, but they just always have some young person talking about how they're so excited to share this great new app that lets you get unlimited points. Next, they usually demo on an app how they gain large quantities of that specific currency, whatever that video is talking about.
You can see this thing called Auto Farmer under my profile. And I'm going to show you guys what happens if I click on that right now. So I'm going to click on the Auto Farm and then something amazing is going to happen. If you look, I have all of these points right there on there that I'm able to activate. So I can just click on one of the activate ones and it'll just make my points go up by that number. So I'm going to use the 5,000 points one. I'm going to activate that one and show you guys what happens. So I'm going to click on the little blue activate button right by the 5,000 points. And if you look and see at my today's points or my available points, it should work on either of those. You're going to see it go up by the 5,000 points that I put on there.
In this case, you can see that this person talks about MSBot and how it lets them generate tons of points. There's no good way to say this, but this GUI, it ain't it, Chief. I'm pretty sure ChatGPT can create a better GUI than this, bro. Anyways, let's move on to the next clip.
From there, we're going to search tweakvalley.com, our favorite app. Everyone who knows me knows that's my favorite app. All right, so tweakvalley.com and click go right there. Okay, and here we are in the Tweak Valley app. We're going to start looking for the Microsoft app that I was using, but I don't see it because there's so many different apps in here. So we're just going to go up to the top and use a little cheat and use the search bar, and we're going to search for the app. So it's called, it is the MS Bot. That's what we want, the MS Bot. We're going to install that right now because that's the cool little app that gives us all the free points. And that was what I was using on my Microsoft app. All right, the MS Bot is going to install now, and you guys are going to have this thing all on your own. So just follow along. And I really love the Tweak Valley app because it always has these, it's always up to date and it's so easy to use. And I can just do it on whenever I'm doing like in between classes or I'm bored in class, honestly. I can just go up there and find some cool little tweaks, and it works on whatever device you're already using right now. So guys, just stay with me now, and we're just going to finish up this installation process, and it's super fast and it's super easy. All right, we're almost done installing, and from here we're just going to do a couple more steps. It'll be all done. All right, on this screen, you're just going to put allow on the website to download so that it goes close out on the profile, download it.
Like you saw from the clip, they direct viewers to a website for people to download this app to, kind of like in Muda's video. And this website exists to download a supposed app where you can then apparently generate these points. And the reason for that is evidently to make you believe they downloaded an app and that it's going to work. But spoilers, no, it's not. Before we head on, there's a couple of noteworthy points. Number one, they don't actually show themselves redeeming the points, which should be a red flag for anyone watching. And number two, they actually use the same account name on some of the videos. So you'd actually notice that they're using the exact same account. Funny how both of these people are, for some reason, using the same account that has the same amount of points, following the same demo that's generating these points at the same speed. It's almost as if they're promoting something fake. Oh my god. Can you believe that? Alright, now the last thing to do is to check out the website itself. The first thing you see when you check tweakvalley.com is that it'll actually say, hey, you're not on mobile. So now they're actually checking for that, which is pretty interesting. Luckily for us, the developer tools exist, so that doesn't really matter. And next, what you see is that it does indeed download a file after I choose MSBot, and that file is specifically a .mobileconfig file. Now, if you look at the file itself to see what it does, it's nothing special at all. It redirects you to basically another subsection of the same website where the final part of the scam happens. From there, it'll ask you then to do these offers in order to unlock this supposed hack, which obviously doesn't exist, right? And you can see in the video as well, I'm opening two different tabs, basically one to show what it looks like for MSBot specifically, and number two is to show the default template, meaning all these apps you're downloading are essentially doing the same exact thing. And for obvious reasons, this is where I'm going to stop this point because it was all a roundabout way of getting you to download garbage that in the end is another one of those, oh, please do these surveys bullshit. Look, the fact of the matter is that these are all fake. All of this is just a convoluted process to get you to eventually complete those garbage offers. And I have a good theory on why these videos are so commonly promoted. And that involves CPA, or cost per action, where essentially they try to get you to click to these links, these offers, so that they get a cut from directing you there. I don't know if they get the money like from the click itself, like if you click those offer links, or do you have to click into the survey and like fill out some of it? I don't know about that, but I do know that they get a cut from that garbage. So at the very best, that means you're basically selling your data for these surveys or offers or whatever they are for free, while these scammers make off with money that technically should be yours. Not to mention that YouTube also removed the dislikes. So already gullible people are not going to realize it's garbage because there is no dislike counter anymore. Sure, I can dislike the video, but it doesn't mean anything unless you have the extension, which I'm pretty sure most of the people click on those videos won't. So really, the saddest thing to me is that I don't really see YouTube filtering out these channels anytime soon, at least not quickly enough, given that this has gone on for well over 3 years. But at the very least, I hope that this video shows up when that garbage shows up as well. So at least there's maybe a slight chance that one fewer person clicks on those videos. Anyways, that's it for the video. See you in the next one.